guys, my name's Nicole from Light and Guidance from Beyond. You can find me on Facebook, and then you can find my group, which is my main group, which is Light and Guidance from Beyond multidimensional spiritual guidance. So you can find that online and feel free to join. I'm going to do a collective reading today. So there's been a lot of collective energy, I'd have to say, for the past 2 or 3 weeks that's been causing various symptoms such as tight teeth, congestion, sinus issues, pressure in the head, headache. So pressure up the top here, which is your crown chakra, and then your bindu chakra up here, which is where you kind of get that health. If you can open that up, have that health come through and revitalize you. And then you've got causal chakra activation, which is linked into the cosmic gateway that Archangel Christiel governs with that. So there's a lot of activation around there, as well as throat chakra as well. So you could feel like there's just pulling, congestion in the ears, pulling from your ears. It's simply, I want to say, raising your vibration, activating those chakras to connect you more into intuition. So collective that I'm reading for is intuitive, that has psychic medium abilities, multidimensional abilities, starseed abilities, quantum healing, shadow work healer, divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flames, soul flames, just people that I feel are very, very gifted. That's what I feel like I'm connecting into. I'm also seeing another collective here, which is separate from the collective that I'm reading with, that are currently going through a lot of fear-based energies, a lot of anger, quick to want to fight, basically, being quite egotistical, apathy, not working from the heart, so to speak. So I feel like that's affecting the spiritual collective that I'm reading into today. In a pretty big way. So you could be also absorbing the energy from that collective, because you being a light worker, you've chosen to absorb that energy from the collective because you're an alchemist and you're able to alchemize it and transform it into positive light. So energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed. So that's one of your missions here, is to transform that. We've got the truth card here, and then we've got new beginnings, which I feel like is for the collective. So this is purely for learning purposes. So even though it's hard energy to feel, it's activating, it's clearing, you're alchemizing not only the collective but your own stuff that it's triggering up as well. You got the passion, you got that fire and the spiritual strength to be able to do that. So very powerful, very, very powerful energy here. A lot of ancestors, a lot of ascended masters. You've got starseed families here, you've got loved ones, spiritual team, elementals, Lemurian, Avalon, so many realms and dimensions of existence. So look, spiritual union here. So this also signifies, I feel like people can see this as a soulmate card, and for some people it can signify that, but I also feel very, very strongly for this collective, the gifted collective that I'm reading into, at the consciousness that you are at. There's many collectives in different timelines and vibrations, right? Because, you know, we have timelines past, present and future, even in different realms and vibrations, dimensions, over soul, but that's another topic. They all coexist simultaneously at the same time. So I feel like coming back to self-love, really remembering who you are, what is it that you want. I feel like withdrawing your energy and filling your cup back up and loving who you are, which then means you have an overflow of energy to be able to give that love back without draining your own life force energy. And then on the back of the deck here we've got triumph and success. So moving forward, Mercury retrograde just came into my mind, which makes sense with the card that just come through, which is memories of love. And this to me signifies letting go of the past, but also signifies your spiritual team as well, loved ones, right? So you've got that support there. So I feel like Mercury retrograde is going to activate some old timelines, maybe some forgiveness, things that have happened in the past, betrayal you're needing to let go of, you needing to forgive, you needing to let yourself out of that prison so that you can move forward fresh and not holding that emotional baggage from the past. Now I've split the deck, we've got third eye chakra. So understanding the situation for what it really is, understanding that what you went through, regardless of what it was, and look, I've been through some severe trauma to know that whilst what happened to you as in the act wasn't what made you stronger, it was your ability to find the light through the darkness. It was your ability to survive. So I feel like it's like things coming to light, you're understanding things on a bigger level here. And look at the split there. Yeah, understanding the past better and what happened. And I feel like once you get that light bulb moment, it's like, oh, finally that hurt or that anger or that pain just like lifts off, and it's a freeing feeling. And I feel like you're able to really see it from a much more projected, infinite perspective, so to speak. And this restores harmony within self. Okay, so on the back, yeah, healing the heart. So for some of you, that's going to be past relationships, whether that's family members or lovers or whatever the case may be, letting that go and moving forward so you can open your heart to welcome in the new in many different ways. And we've got transformation here as well. Okay, so moving forward over the next, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm being drawn to. You're going to have a conclusion to a situation or a question that you've been asking yourself for quite some time. I feel like there's going to be an answer. There's a conclusion to something. There's a conclusion to something which puts you on the path to cultivating a new tree of prosperity, a new tree of life, so to speak. You're really putting down your roots. You're really taking the time to plan your next step, and you're no longer allowing this in your life either. No more projections. You're done with that. You understand now that projections are a person's way of showing you how they feel about themselves in that current situation, but you have that conscious awareness to understand now that all those times you didn't know that those projections were of that person's self. So what you did is you absorbed how they feel about themselves, and then you identified with that and attached to it, but really it wasn't yours to take. It's just that you didn't have that awareness to know that that was how they feel within themselves, and then projecting onto you was merely just showing you what they need to heal within themselves, right? So you need to use discernment where they're mirroring you or where they're projecting. When they're mirroring, they're showing what you need to heal within yourself. But when they're projecting, it's kind of like different. It comes out of nowhere. So very important not to internalize that and take it on as your own, because it's not yours. So need to, again, let go of the past on the bottom of the deck. Third eye chakra, you're gonna understand why it happened and why it needed to happen, and how you gained wisdom from that and how you got through that. Just needing to have patience with yourself. You needing to sacrifice what no longer serves you, even if it hurts. The heartache and loss, you need to feel that. If you've been avoiding that from the past, or if you've had some heartache and loss that's recently happened, or if you know there is someone or a situation that you need to move on from, you need to sacrifice time to be able to grieve that and have the time to be able to heal and move on from that, because the universe has your back. The universe is infinite. The universe is numbers, and numbers never end, right? So know that you are infinite and abundant, and you can have anything that you want. It's just your mind tells you that you can't sometimes, and that's an illusion. You can have anything you want. Now you need to figure out what you want, be very direct with manifestation. You need to then use your imagination. Imagination is manifestation. You've just been taught to think that it's not real, but it really is. That's how you manifest. Then you need to embody it, that it's happening now, and live it in the now. And I feel like when you do that, you start to attract, right? When you start to get that mindset of anything is possible, everything is in abundance, then it's up to you to physically take the action steps to go and get it. And if anything gets in your way, then it's very important for you to not allow that to deter you and keep going. Keep going, push it down, keep going. Keep throwing ideas at the board, keep the ones that stick and leave the ones that don't. Needing to heal the foundations, collective. You're needing to heal your foundations, your base chakra. Needing to ground back into Mother Gaia. I've got the elementals coming through here. They're asking you to shine your light, light workers. Needing to shine your light, connect back into nature and Mother Gaia. Elementals, the fairies, are going to help you alchemize that, and Mother Gaia will absorb that conflict and defeat that you've been feeling and picking up from the other collective and from situations from the past into Mother Gaia to be transmuted and alchemized into positive energy. Movement choices and decisions coming up. You know what you need to do, so do it. Do what is in best interest of you. Put yourself first. Material and spiritual prosperity. Then love begins. And that's when you create that firm foundation. Okay? So good things are coming. Take control of your mind. Stop letting your thoughts control you. Merge in with your higher self. Find peace in uncomfortableness. Much love, guys.